Welcome back to WaterparkRanger's Let's Play Kingdom Hearts! In the last episode, we were falsely accused of stealing the Queen of Hearts' heart, and Donald and Goofy were put into prison, making Sora fight an army of cards, all by himself, and destroy this thing called the Crank Tower. Apparently, I cannot bust Donald and Goofy out of these cages, so we are going to have to go after the tower. You also have the option of attacking the Queen herself, which is just amusing. Honestly, I don't think it has any effect on the battle. You can only momentarily stun the cards by hitting them with a swift combo. What you really have to do is destroy the individual gears on the side of that tower. Technically, this thing is called a boss. It's called the Crank Tower. You have to destroy all the cranks and then finally bust the tower. So target each crank, hit it a few times to get some life out of it, and that's the deal. It's kind of annoying to hit with the cards around, but normally you have Donald and Goofy to distract the cards, but I don't have that luxury. And they're quickly whittling down our HP, so we need a heal. Whoa! Even though they're completely derpy and pretty easy to defeat, they're causing me a world of pain, because normally I have Donald and Goofy's help. I can't do this without you guys! And the whole time the Queen is like, "Get them, you fools!" If you couldn't tell, that suspicious-looking person you see during that evil council, who was the last one to speak, is the same person who voices the Queen of Hearts. It's just the same voice actress, it doesn't mean anything else. Also, if you get close to the Queen of Hearts, she can hit you with that little attack that you saw her swing something at us. But it's really hardly significant, and after you store the cranks, just hit the main body of the tower, and you win the battle. Even without Donald and Goofy, it was quite easy. And now Alice, who was hung up on the tower during the battle, is perfectly gone. The Heartless kidnapped her while we were having our scuffle and our disagreement over the Queen of Hearts being a complete idiot. You fools! I love this. Look at them, how they run. Oh yeah, with such great associates, they're definitely gonna find the one who's behind all this. They're totally competent. Okay, now that that battle is over, it's time for us to get on with our life and return to the Lotus Forest to find where Alice has been taken. Help us, Cheshire Cat! So that rock that was blocking the door was warped away by the Lotus Flower. Have you seen Alice? Alice, no. Shadows, yes. Where do they go? This way, that way, doesn't matter. Left, right, up, down, all mixed up thanks to the shadows. Step deeper into the forest, a deserted garden. You might find shadows in the upside-down room. So the cat might be speaking in riddles, but the truth is... well, you'll find out the truth soon enough. First things first, we have to deal with an all-new Heartless, the infamous Large Body. Aptly named for its generousness. You can only hurt it if you're attacking it from behind. It repels all attacks from the front. Just like with many enemies and bosses, you will get tech points if you attack right when they're doing their own move. The large body, after you hit it quite a bit, will start glowing and then it will start charging around. At that point, it becomes more dangerous. You can stop it by, when it charges at you, hitting it with your Keyblade, then jumping over it and hitting its back before it turns around. So that's how you deal with large bodies. They are the most dangerous enemy we've encountered so far. They have a few more attacks that apparently didn't showcase for us, but that's okay because we're going to be fighting a lot of them. Blizzard Magic also instantly defeats these red Nocturnes that you saw with Donald's spell right there, so that's pretty cool. Right, we learned Blizzard, so now both Blizzard and Fire are at our disposal. Unlike in Kingdom Hearts 2, magic is fairly useful in this game in combat. Early on, especially, I don't use it that much, but later on, I do. Because I did try to pick a more balanced set that suits my playing style. I personally prefer not to have too much defense, and I just go in for the kill with offense. And I'd like to have some reasonable magic. Not only for combat, but later on you get curative spells, so that's useful too. So now that the rock has been warped away, we can enter this new room right here. I really like this room. A lot of people just skip it over, but I think that there's some pretty cool stuff here to see. Oh, it's a Mad Hatter and the March Hare. That is the coolest thing ever. So just hop across the table, and let's check that little sign there. Can we? A very merry unbirthday. That'd be creepy. Sit down and get your present. So is an unbirthday death? Hard to say. Regardless, sit in any seat and you'll get a new reward. This cake was a trick reward, and instead of a reward, it's a large body! Worst birthday present ever, / unbirthday present ever. And no! Donald has just been unbirthed by the Heartless. That sounds disgusting. However that's supposed to work. Oh my god, don't even get me started. Looks like we're actually doing a pretty good job finding this large body. Pooh! Although the table disappeared, if you just go back to the Lotus Forest and then come back to the Very Merry Unbirthday, you can get some different presents. There's a different present in every seat, so I'm going to sit down in every seat and eat like a glutton. Oh, wow. It's a lot of magic, and what could that thing be? Oh, an ether! Yeah, we needed one of those. Cool. Because I think there was a lotus in the Lotus Forest that wanted an ether. Huh? Oh, never mind. I was worried. I guess you just fall off your seat for every single unbirthday present you get. So let's check out this one here. Ooh, cake. Oh, never mind. It's a death cake. You got a few Heartless inside it. Let's just take care of them. I remember how much the Heartless used to scare me as a kid. It's kind of sad, actually. The shadows really creeped me out. Because they would just, like, come out of anywhere. Like, from the ground. Just seeing them, like, kind of, like, melt out of the floor really disturbed me. I think this game does a good job of kind of bringing to life not only the Disney worlds themselves, but that kind of... And I know IGN mentioned this in their review, and I totally believe them. They brought back that sinister Disney vibe that isn't found so much in the Disney films anymore, but was found like in the old Sleeping Beauty. That old kind of sinister sense of how Disney viewed evil was captured really well with the Heartless in this game. I'm not sure exactly how better I can put it. I'm sure there's a better way of putting it. And this present is... Huh? Oh, okay. I'm always worried that we're not going to get anything. I'm like, huh? I sound like Sora. The Very Merry Unbirthday is definitely screwing with me. So this reward is... Oh, evidence? Oh, life. And what could that be? Potion. Okay, not bad. Now, what could our last birthday present be? Whoa! Check out the size of that thing! That must be a great... Oh, an elixir! Awesome! I love getting elixirs and mega elixirs because they are incredible at the end of the game. That's all the presents. Oh well. And there's one more thing we can get there, but we can't get it yet because it's just way up there and we can't grab it. When you're ready, go through this door and you'll find yourself in a different, yet familiar room. They're hiding somewhere in the Mumrath's outgrave. Want to find the shadows? Try turning on the light. This room, although it might look different, is actually the same room with the medicine. The only difference is we are currently upside down. You see these giant towers? Those are actually lights hanging down from the top of the medicine room. So somehow we have found ourselves topsy-turvied, flipped onto the opposite side of the medicine room that we first entered. And you'll find that the more you explore Wonderland in all its entirety, you're going to be able to explore the different walls of the medicine room, and it'll basically flip around and you'll be able to explore the medicine room from a different angle each time. Bam! Just got hit by a large body. So they deal a good bit of damage. And Donald won't stop dying. That is really, really getting annoying. I wish he would start living. Get a life, man. Or at least don't get a death. Take that, Red Nocturne. And I think that's... Oh, there's one more. What? It went away. Or not. It's still there. Is it? That's the most annoying thing, is you can't use other commands if there's an enemy somewhere. Like, you can't use non-combative commands if there's still a Heartless or any kind of enemy roaming around somewhere. You have to defeat it in order to use different commands. Now, for this part here, just hop over to these platforms and examine them to torch them and light them on fire. It's too dim. Make it brighter. What next? One more lamp that you need to light. As if that wasn't the most obvious thing ever, so... Ah, damn, I fell. So we're just gonna have to walk around there again. So as you saw, when we lit that first torch, it randomly caused a flower to come out of the flower pot on the normal version of the medicine room. And I keep falling. This is getting ridiculous. Huh. Okay, let's get it this time. Time to jump and make it. Awesome. The Triforce says you can only win by falling. I wonder what that means. All the lights are on. You'll see the shadows soon. They'll rise in this room, but somewhere else. The shadows might go after that doorknob, too. I see. So look, that's the medicine room. So somehow we're gonna have to get back up/down there. Ah, it's hurting my head! So let's just fall down and go through this little latch. Open this latch here, and then jump through. And it will actually lead to the Queen's Castle. There are all kinds of weird ways you warp around Wonderland, and this is just one of the many. So up here, is there anything we can get? I think there might be a treasure chest we can open. Yes, there is. It has... Okay, Dalmatians, not bad. So, heal down at the little save spot, because save points double as healing spots. Make sure Sora has his potions equipped, or Ethers, if you want to use magic, and go through to the next room.